Could you please tell us a bit about yourself and about your program?
My name is Ryan Palm. I am the Executive Director of the Brad McGarry Center for Neurodiversity at Mercyhurst University. I am a graduate of Mercyhurst. I've worked here at the university and been part of the community for 15 years. It's really a special place to me, and it is truly an honor to lead this program. I have a background that includes a stint in government doing intelligence work. I've spent time in a Fortune 500 company, and I've spent over a decade in higher education in a couple different domains. And I use all of those pieces of my background to help support our students here in our program. I personally focus a lot on helping students find our program, so working with families and schools and counselors. And then I work closely with our students as they prepare to exit Mercyhurst and go out into the world and find meaningful employment. And we have an amazing group of 8 professionals here on our team that work very closely with our students in the middle parts of that. So our program is amazing. It's been around for almost 17 years now. And so we're excited to get going here with another school year this fall.
Can you tell us a bit more about Mercyhurst University and the surrounding community?
Mercyhurst University is located in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is in northwest PA, right on beautiful Lake Erie. We are a small liberal arts university that has about 2,700 students. So we're not real big compared to some of our peers. We think we're just the right size. We have a beautiful campus on 75 acres. It is truly a close-knit campus. There is not a long walk between one end to the other. Our dining hall is right in the center of campus. We have a lot of accessible options for food and entertainment and athletics. It's a great campus for our students to be part of. Our community of Erie, PA is wonderful. It's 250,000 people in the metro area. We have minor league sports, we have theater, we have movies, a nice mall, lots of different things for our students to do on and around our campus. So it's a great environment for our students to study and learn and have a lot of fun off the campus as well.
Now can you tell us a bit more about the Brad McGarry Center and the AIM program at Mercyhurst?
Our program is what I call a comprehensive support program. The primary program is called the Autism Initiative at Mercyhurst, AIM, as you'll hear me refer to it often. And we begin our 17th year this fall. So we were founded in 2008 with just a handful of students, and it's grown substantially over time, both in the number of students that we support. Any given year, we have 60 to 70 students in our program, but also in all the different things that we offer our students, from social and emotional supports to a strong vocational commitment, trying to help our students find meaningful employment after their time at Mercyhurst. We really value helping support the whole student throughout their whole journey in college and really meeting our students where they're at in terms of those individual support needs. We're probably 85% residential, but we do have some commuting. The goal of our program is to really help students thrive during their time here at college, but also in whatever comes next in their individual journeys. We do that through lots of different support opportunities, through often on-campus exercises, through different programs, a lot of different things available for our students. We help lots of different students find their way to college.
Which students do you typically support with the AIM program?
We have historically served students with an autism diagnosis, though our supports going forward will be provided for a more broad range of neurodivergent students. We are excited to see that we have more programming available through summer and dual enrollment pathways to try and help more neurodivergent students build confidence as they enter their college years. Students do apply to our programming separately from the university. The first step is to be accepted into the university for the AIM program. Then you apply directly to the AIM program. We have an interview process. We like to have students and families come visit campus, meet with our team, see our facilities, and really have a very good understanding of the programming that we provide so that they can make the best choice as to whether our services and our programming are best for their individual educational journeys. The application is fairly straightforward. We ask for some basic materials, but we really want it to be a conversation and a chance for us to get to know the student and the student to get to know us as part of that process. We help serve a wide variety of students. We have students from all over the country that attend. We have students who are eager and outgoing. We have students who are shy and reserved. We have students who thrive academically. We have students who need substantial academic supports, and we help connect them with those resources here on the campus. With 60 to 70 students in any given year, we have a wide variety of interests, of skill levels, of backgrounds, students from both coasts, north and south. It creates a really good melting pot of students here within our program.
What are some of the focus support areas for your program?
The support we provide for our students is rooted in 5 domains. We call these the ACE-V domains. They are academics, independent living, social, emotional, and vocational. So almost everything we do in our programming runs through those 5 domains. We work very closely with our students in those areas. Each week, our students have a weekly meeting with a member of our staff for an hour. They sit and they chat about those different domains. Most of our students have 1 or 2 of those areas where they thrive and have strengths, and most have 1 or 2 of those areas where perhaps they have a higher level of support need. So we focus a lot of our time, energy, and attention in those areas. And of course, those areas might change during their time with us as students. So we work very closely to help meet students where they're at. We connect our students to resources on campus like tutoring. We create a wide variety of social opportunities for our students on the campus. Some examples of this is a weekly program called Cooking and Camaraderie, where our students get together with a member of our AIM staff and we make a meal together. We work on students learning the key skills like chopping vegetables, browning meat, preparing a meal. And then that group sits together and they eat the meal and they share stories and they build those social key skills. We offer a study hall 4 days a week. We have our career path program where once a week for an hour, sophomores meet together, juniors meet together, and seniors and grad students meet together. And we talk about key career transition topics, resumes, cover letters, searching for jobs, applying for jobs, but also disclosure in the workplace and requesting accommodations as part of the interview process. We talk about a wide variety of skills in that domain. We also offer a program called AIM Career Week, where we invite rising juniors and seniors to return to campus a week early. And we spend an entire week, 9 to 5, working on career-oriented topics, trying to simulate the workday, providing experience on mock interviews, a networking reception. We'll go visit a Fortune 500 company and learn about how to apply for and receive jobs in that space. We really strongly believe in learning by doing as part of our programming. We also take a couple of vocational trips each year. We've taken students to New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C. a couple times. We've met with prospective employers. We've talked with advocacy groups. We've ridden the New York City subway at 9 a.m. on a Wednesday. An overwhelming experience for many, but it's a great chance to showcase our students what life is like living in a big city if they haven't considered it previously. We really believe in learning by doing, and we try and create as many opportunities for our students to practice those skills, whether that's that vocational piece or whether it's social connection, playing Uno, building Legos, going to movies, snow tubing. All of those activities we help foster as part of our program. Another key piece of our program is our housing. On our campus, we have 3 apartment buildings that are distinctly for students in our AIM program. Students are not required to live in this housing. They can live in any traditional housing on campus they are eligible for. But we find that many of our students appreciate having this housing. Students in this housing have their own bedroom, but they share the apartment with another student. So you get the best of both worlds. You have your own private bedroom to escape to, but you also have a roommate that you can get to know, make friends with, and maybe have a debate once in a while over whose turn is it to take out the trash or who drank all the milk. In those spaces, we also have lounges where students get together to play video games or tabletop games, connect with one another, again, build those social skills that we think are so essential and important. The independent living piece is one of the strongest points that our students tend to make. And most of our students who move into that housing as freshmen tend not to leave it during their 4 years with us at Mercyhurst.
What does the AIM program team look like?
In the AIM program, we have a full-time staff of 8 people. That includes our director, associate director, and student support coordinators. And for those 8 people, the vast majority of their job is working in one-on-one meetings with our students. Each of those staff help run programs like Cooking and Camaraderie or like our What's Up Wednesday. They lead our career path sessions. and they provide all different types of support for our students. Those staff are also extremely well connected on our campus and help our students connect with other resources, such as our learning support services that helps provide accommodations, or perhaps our ADA coordinator, as well as our academic support team. Being a small, close-knit campus, our staff have really strong relationships, and it's very easy for us to help recognize a student in need and then connect them with the right resource on our campus. We work closely together as a team, helping support all of the students in our program, and we often can sense that something's amiss with the student before they may even realize it.
How do you involve the parents and families of your students?
So we do work closely with the students' families, case-by-case basis. We provide updates a couple times a year at minimum. But we know oftentimes the students and their family, they need to be in touch. They need to be connected and know what's going on with one another. We meet with our students once a week. It's an hour-long meeting. It's a great chance for our students to share what's going well, maybe what's not going well, and where there's a need, we can help refer them to those other resources. We also have a very strong connection with our counseling center. We work very closely with one of the counselors in that center who is kind of our point person for students when we feel there's a referral that needs made. And we're in constant communication to make sure that the support we're providing our student mirrors the support that the counseling center may be providing, and making sure we're helping each other along the way. So our students in the program receive a lot of different services. They receive many, many support hours, and they really have that first line of defense that helps in lots of different situations.
How much does the AIM program cost, and what does that cover?
The program does have fees associated with it. The program runs $4,000 per semester, which gets you all of those different support meetings, the career path programming. It covers the trips that we take to those cities. There's so much that's available because of the support fees that make possible for our students. We tend to provide that level of support to meet students where they are. Every student needs a little bit of something different, and we're very good at helping meet that student's individual needs through our support efforts.
How do you support student career readiness?
One of our newest initiatives is a program called NeuroLaunch. We know that many of our students struggle to find that internship that will help lead to the next job. So we've worked closely with some industry partners as well as our offices here on campus to create internships and micro internships where our students can gain real-world paid experience through our NeuroLaunch program to try and help gain those meaningful work activities. We strongly believe that these work activities will help prepare our students for life in the workplace, whatever comes next after their time with us at Mercyhurst. Our team provides job coaching and other supports during this program to help make sure our students succeed, that they can learn the nuances of a corporate workplace, that they can foster the strengths that they need to go out and be successful in wherever they land after their time with us at Mercyhurst.
Do you have any student success stories you'd like to highlight?
I would love to share a couple success stories. We've had students who have been able to find employment right away after graduation, and then we've had a few students who that journey took a little bit longer than they might have anticipated. We talk a lot about resilience and strength building as part of our program, and we've seen that a couple of our students have been able to find meaningful employment in valuable sectors where maybe they didn't think they were headed originally. We had one student who was destined to go work in a history museum and pursued graduate education afterwards and ended up in a museum, but not one that was necessarily aligned with his exact career interest. And yet he's thriving and is a very, very valuable resource for our students who are interested in pursuing similar work. We had another student who came to Mercyhurst to be a math major and thought he might end up in the mathematics profession after graduation, but instead worked his way into a technology role with a major US company. And he's thriving, learning more and more about cybersecurity and related technologies, and has wonderful insights for our students who are currently studying in those programs. So we try our best to take those graduates and really provide their guidance, their expertise, their experiences for the students who are in our programs today, so that they can learn not only about life in the real world, but understanding that life isn't always perfectly planned after graduation, and that sometimes your path needs to veer off the intended path a little bit to find that success.
Big thanks to Ryan Palm and Mercyhurst University. Please subscribe to Inclusive Academia.